Spider Jack Angel, what would you rate both films as a whole? Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 as a whole.
Well, Part 1, I would give a 6 out of 10. Part 2, I would give a 9.5 out of 10. I really would have liked more information with Green Arrow, but that's the only reason why I take a half off, and give it a 9.5. But as a whole film, despite its flaws, it's a very enjoyable film. It's definitely a recommend if you're a comic book fan. And if you're just a Batman fan, I would, even recommend both films because, the animation is good on both of these films. The acting, voice acting is good on both of these films. And, like I said, despite, the flaws, it is a very, very enjoyable film.
Yeah.
And as a, grade-wise, it would get a B.
For me, an A, because I think it's just 100% accurate to the graphic novel. And as a fan of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns, the graphic novel, and actually reading the novel, I gotta say that, as a fan, this is what I wanted to see, kind of an adaptation of it. So I really liked what they did and how they portrayed it and how they were like page per page, right on the novel kind of. And I enjoyed, the animation, the voice acting, performances. I just really enjoyed both movies, personally. But like, I don't really separate them. I kind of just take it as a whole, kind of. I kind of see it as one movie, kind of.
Yeah, I see it as one film too, but like I said, there's just like little things I disliked about Part 1, and I haven't really, and I know I'm probably gonna get some criticism for this, but I haven't really seen a film that was divided into two parts that I like both parts equal, except for Twilight. I know I'm gonna get some criticism.
What about
for that,
Godfather, like 1 and 2?
Well, Godfather wasn't really divided into like two parts in terms of movie quality, except if you were to have the have to flip the disc over for part 2 and part 2, but however, in terms of just like one movie getting released one year and another movie getting released another year, I just basically, it seems like with most movies, I just have like little things I dislike about one of the parts. I mean, even Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter film, I actually had a little problem with the second part. I really liked the first part, but I like the second part overall.
Yeah, I just kind of take it as a whole, basically.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. I know that you're going to recommend it too, because I know you really enjoyed part 2. So.
Yeah, I would recommend this, but I also recommend other Batman animated films. If these films are not to your liking, that's fine. I mean, me and you are just fans of Batman. We like Batman,
Yeah.
And I like Under the Red Hood better than this movie. I even like Mask of the Phantasm and the Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker better than this film. But that's just me.
So, you told me that it would be really cool if they made another Frank Miller Batman film, just to like end the trilogy.
Yeah, they should, because I have to say, the one thing that I was really greatly surprised with this one is when this movie ended, I was just like, wait, that's it? I mean, can we keep this wheel going? I mean, I understand you have to end this one quick because, I thought this one was just okay, but this one, you could have kept the wheel going a little bit. I wanted to see what happened after they were rebuilding the Batcave.
Yeah.
I want to see where this goes. But yeah, I think they should do Strike Again. The Dark Knight Strikes Again. Even though that novel is mixed in some people's eyes, I think they should do it for the simple fact that if you did Year One and then you did The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, then you should do Strike Again and maybe divide it into two parts as well.
Complete the trilogy.
Yeah, complete it. It's
So we're both gonna say check it out and have an awesome night.
Yep.